Hey friends, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Who needs sleep? Who needs sleep? No sleep for the wicked Geralt. No sleep. Yeah, some sleep. I actually got decent sleep. But man, it was supposed to be more. More, more, more. Somehow, tonight, we must achieve more. We'll see. We'll see if we can pull that off.
The ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on
We're still in that cave. That was not the end of the quest last night. That golem was a warm-up. Apparently. Warm-up for what? I don't know. All I know is it's not alive anymore. We don't have to fight it again. We don't. We don't. Haha. What's up? I do. I don't know how I ended up just wearing the black on stream. It has something to do with the black and white cam. I just kind of like the contrast. I've also got gray. I have gray shirts. I don't know. I wear some different stuff to work when I see clients, but I want to wear something light anyways, you know. Shorts and a t-shirt. It gets hot up here. It gets hot with lights on you for hours at a time. Sweating through the damn golem fight.
Golem probably greeted them too.
Yeah, the golem greeted me good. So, Freyluft, how are you doing? How are you doing tonight? Oh, man. Deja vu. We've hardly had any time away from this room. Can't believe I spent 4 hours in this room last night. Here, just for old time's sake. Just for old time's sake. Why don't you pull your sword out and... Here, didn't you just... Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Here, we'll just pretend he's still here for a minute. I'm good, Steve. I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? I'm just gonna pretend the golem's still here. Ah! Jump back! No, quick! Ah! Rah! Come on! Come on! Rah! 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 That fight is so damn burned into my brain. Oh god. And I didn't really have time to do highlights. What's up, Spider? Woo! 1 a.m. there? Well, I hope you get some sleep tonight. But don't leave now. Don't leave now. Oh, man, yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours. So, I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with the highlight. What I think might be better is I'm going to go ahead and get some software set up. Download that all from Twitch. I'm going to try and edit it together. I'll set it to some music. I don't know. It might take me a while. Not sure I have the skills to do that proper. You're so sorry about the golem. I'm so glad it's dead. Let's repair. I bet there's some damage to the sword. Not even that much. I guess because it was... Each fight was a reload. Yeah, I'm a bit scarred. I'll admit that. I'm a bit scarred from that fight. Good kind, though. It's the good kind of scarred. Where's my gimpy weapon? There you go. Gimpy weapon repair kit. Perfect. Yeah, we used everything, I think. I don't know. What did we actually use in the final fight? Did we use potions? Yeah, we used 2 blizzards and 2 thunderbolts in the final fight. And that was about it. By that point, it was just grueling. Just grueling. Hey, Popo. Well, yeah, I'm still in the tower. I killed the golem and went to bed. So I haven't gone anywhere. And I just got here. Just got here tonight. So I don't even know what's in this tower. Besides that damn golem.
Intruder in tower. Aqueous countermeasures in effect.
Aqueous countermeasures. Yeah, that's what I gather, Popo. It was just the first. Just the first. But do you understand, too, that it was not strictly speaking the level that made that so difficult? It's not that this quest is above us. It's that that was a damn golem in a small, tight space with barely any maneuverability. Now, if this quest is a string of golems in small, tight spaces, then yeah, we're pretty screwed. Even so, we're gonna fight through it. But, you know, if they change up the mob variety, I suppose if they throw some more high-level Andrega warriors at me with their tails, or some of my other least favorite fights, it could get nasty. Gonna be very entertaining. Good, that's what I'm going for. So how are you doing? No wonder mages use them. Yeah, something golem, shitty Witcher contract, something. 4 hours. Oh my god. You're rooting for me. Oh no. I mean, that's good. I want you to root for me, but if you already need to root for me, I don't know. Is that a good sign? Oh shit, Prestige. What did you miss last night? You missed a 4-hour Golem fight. 4 hours. Went so overtime last night on a Golem. Just one little Golem. It was a level 27 Golem. Kicked my ass for 4 straight hours. And I had him. By the end, I had him. I mean, I finally had him nailed. So he was dead. He was dead to rights with a sliver of health. Stomp on my face. Then he was dead to rights with a sliver of health. Wham! Back in the ground I go. Oh, God. It's alright. Crazy Tune. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. To say hi. Rest up. I look forward to resting up tonight. May we not end up in another 4-hour Golem fight. So, mostly cleanup. Prestige did some more cleanup. Witcher contracts. Boxing, actually. I did all the Skellige boxing except the Champion of Champions. So, I fought the bear. I boxed a bear on Skellige. Not much, Team Bossy. Not much. Spent 4 hours on the Golem. So I only did Ugly Baby enough to get to Kaer Morhen. Went to Kaer Morhen, did nothing. Went to Kaer Morhen, did nothing. Instead, we went off and got the base wolf gear. Prestige, I am running the Tower Out of Nowheres. Tower Out of Nowheres, that Golem. Only level 27. But oh my god. Yeah, so small room, nasty Golem, just brutal. Just brutal. And we're level 24 now. I was about 20 something XP away from level 24. So I fought that as a level 23. Obviously, I've fought things more difficult. And maybe we still will. Maybe we still will. Nemos. What's up? Tarantak. Nice. Everybody rolling in? Yeah, so that's what I did some of Witcher gear. Alright, well, let's get on it. So we're still in this tower. We've got this Tower Out of Nowheres. Me and my big mouth last night, I thought, there's an hour and a half left in the stream. Let's go do a real quest. Something red. We need to get in a good fight. 4 hours later, I couldn't even get to bed. Damn it, Geralt's bugged. He won't dive. He's doing his no-dive thing. He's doing his no-dive thing. Have you ever seen that? When Geralt just won't dive? Let's see if we can... Geralt, dive. Please. Nope. I'm gonna have to save and load. Save and load, save and load. This has happened half a dozen times in the game. What are you gonna do? Woohoo! You got some time? Nice. Nice. I have some work on Friday, as well as needing to be rested for a 24-hour stream on Friday. But I don't actually have any work tomorrow, which is kind of sad, but it means I'm not too worried about the time.
Victim of a curse was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift.
Cheers, Tarantak.
So we took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
I hope so too. Yeah, fixing to have a good time. And after how long that fight took, maybe we don't have to worry so much about, finishing the game too early. There we go. Look, Geralt can dive again. Aha! Aha! And we only have 10 copies of that book already. The Conjunction of the Spheres. Volume 10. So, just to recap, I'm thinking Friday. We target Friday to finish the game. I've been told I would finish it before Friday. I don't want to finish it before Friday. But 24-hour stream would be a great time to make a push to the end. It's not like we can time it perfectly. Finish at the end of the stream, but something like that. Something like that. So I'm gonna ask for help making a plan out of all that. Come on down and play. Come on down and play. No? Fine, stay on the wall. I think I can hit you there. Don't you wish you'd come down to play? Oh, cage is open. Beasts released. Ah, shit. Gargoyles are like Final Fantasy Dragoons. And that is not a shield. Geralt, what have you done to this gargoyle? He's very confused. Although maybe this gargoyle won't do the dragoon thing, just because there's a ceiling. He doesn't have room to fly up in the air. He can still throw rocks.
Come on, come closer.
Come closer. Is everything in here gonna be made of stone? Werewolf. Werewolf. Their castle.
Come on.
Liquidation terminated.
Squeezing a save here. Davin, what's up? Woohoo! Davin in the house.
Sufficient resources to continue.
Key to the library.
Key.
Yes, put that out, Geralt. Geralt hates candles. Hates them if they're lit. And if they're unlit, then they need to be lit. Geralt's a little OCD about things that can either be put on fire or put out. Just a little. Just a little. Why are we climbing? Because we can. Oh, look, they even put something up here for people who can't help themselves. Come on, can we get it? Geralt? You're stuck, Geralt. There is. I don't know if you can see, but this is... Yeah. Come on. Witcher signs on a platter. This is a very valuable platter, so I had to come up here. Davin, so... I think you were at work. While you were at work, Davin, I spent... Whoa! Hey, cow. Is this a sacred cow? Can I tip this cow over? Does it really say relaxing, or is that a typo? Scanning and relaxing drive. That sounds so nice, except for the fact that it's probably diagnostic and a sign of trouble. I have not downloaded Windows 10 yet on any of my machines. I mean, Haven't exactly had time with Twitch going on. This game is Kleptomaniac approved. Yeah, not only that, but as I have now stolen, and am going to say over and over, it is disassociative kleptomania, the best kind. Repairing, scanning, and repairing. Ugh, that does make more sense. And the cow. Yeah, for some reason, I don't want to kill this cow. Partly because I haven't killed any cows in the entire game. Even though people have been telling me to kill cows since the beginning of the game. I'm just glad not to be fighting the golem anymore. I'm taking my time. Just settling in. This is so peaceful. God, when the golem died and the nice quiet music kicked in, there's nothing better. Nothing better. Davin, I would say let it. Even if it's going slow, even if it's a bad sign, don't interrupt that process. Thought I just pushed it. Maybe. Cow. Well, you never know. You never know. Alright, where all did we came in? We came in from back there. This is the way forward. I'm worried my legs are going to cramp up here tonight. I think they're a little dehydrated from all the coffee and tea. I ate some steak and guacamole. So, I mean, they should be alright. They should be alright. But my legs just feel like they're on the verge of cramping. If you see me get out of the chair and start screaming, that's probably what it is. It would be my legs cramping. God, I hope they don't. So anyways, Davin, rambling, but why did you think downloading Windows 10 was a good idea? Why did you think doing it on day one was a good idea, is perhaps the question. But, you know, the same could be said about last night. I did spend 4 hours fighting one non-boss. Until they get all the bugs worked out. Ha! Good luck with that. Alright, I gotta stop and think here. We gotta enter the library. We've got the key to the library. But where's the door to the library? Is it back or is it forward? And if it's forward, what is forward? Does look like it might be back where we swam in, so... Ah, please, legs, legs. Do any of you get cramps? Do any of you get cramps? Like, at night, or I guess if you're into sports, you probably get cramps for a better reason than muscle atrophy or dehydration or lack of proper nutrients because you've been eating shit food. Ah, why the steak and guacamole? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of calls from my clients. Let's see, what was the one I got yesterday or the other day? Someone said, yeah, I'm getting this pop-up that says free Microsoft 2010. Do I want that? That was the message I got. Well, let's start with there's no such product. What could you mean?
Among Kaviri sorcerers.
If there's a bug that gives you unlimited XP, will you use it at least once? No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Not if I knew. Not if I knew what it was, I would avoid it. Let's see, I don't mind game exploits sometimes, like Dying Light, which I should play on stream sometime. But in Dying Light, when they had the weapon dupe exploit, oh man, that was fun. That was fun. I definitely played around with that. But that was a single player game, you know? Well, okay, this is too. But that was to just get really nice weapons. And, alright, maybe some extra coin. And it did totally gimp the game. I'm glad they fixed that. There's probably another one. There were like 3 weapon dupe exploits in Dying Light.
This isn't it.
Oh, thighs. Oh, thighs. I get, calves. But not thighs. Depends on the game. I mean, MMOs, it's terrible.
Dilemmas Volume 3.
I remember
This isn't it.
dupe exploits that happened in Galaxies, Star Wars Galaxies, and just how bad that was. And every other MMO you can imagine. So. But games without proper economies, single-player games, you know, Personal
Way
choice.
to die. Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for. Applied Golemancy. Gotta keep looking.
No, Geralt, I think we want that book. Applied Golemancy. Yes, there's got to be something in there. Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. That's got to be it.
Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. This is it.
Commencing annihilation.
Damn tower wants to gas me.
So you're thinking Prestige, I might run into it, but, you know, well, yeah, I guess don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Good thing we picked up that book last. Right on. I'm sure you will tell me so many things at the end of the game. Hey, Jay. I don't even want to know. There's going to be so many things. You're going to reveal all the failures. All the grand failures. It must be hard. It must be hard not to say some of this stuff.
Find the tome.
This it?
It is indeed. Now,
Especially when I run in
back
circles
away
for
must
20 minutes in
deactivate
one
the
place,
barrier.
and you know where I need to be.
Osvayu, Iferis, Advigia.
Isolation chamber open.
In the second Witcher,
Disturbing indications of freedom.
I spent 18 minutes looking for a ladder that was 10 feet away from me. 18 minutes
Easy.
looking for a ladder that I was
Hardest part is yet
just
to come.
next to.
We must reach the heart of the tower and cast a deactivating spell. The tower will surely do everything in its power to stop us.
Let's do it.
Lead the way.
We must go to the central chamber.
Seago
Try
Bunts.
to power down the security measures. The defensive regulatory magicon could react. Be on your guard.
I still need to put the second Witcher playthrough up on YouTube. And I also would love to play it again on a hard difficulty. Started it on normal, ended up turning it up to hard partway through the game. I don't think I could. I'm not going to do permadeath. Come on, you've seen how I play this game. I should never, ever do permadeath Witcher, even if they release that mode. But whatever's just short of permadeath, I would like to go back and play the first and second Witcher.
Intruder detected. Acute threat to control systems. Immediate action.
What's coming out here? Earth, yeah, Earth elementals. Okay. Well, hopefully this room is not quite as shitty to work in. Do we have two or just one?
Come on.
And we got lightning on the ground. Lightning on the ground. I wonder how much that lightning is going to affect things. So that golem clearly had more hit points than this earth elemental. Whatever else is going on. But you see the point? Because that was a level 27 golem. And this is a level 27 earth elemental. And they don't even belong on the same planet.
Action required. Emergency measures.
Damn. Well, I guess that's what that stuff does. I was wondering. This mage just doesn't even care. Earth elemental, whatever. What earth elemental? What earth elemental? He just... Bunts don't care. Bunts don't care. Can I use whirl at least once? Sure. You mean in combat? You mean it's no good to just do it out here? I did, I think, use it for 10 seconds or so yesterday. I don't remember what it was on, but... Yeah, I will use it. I'll try and burn it into my brain, and I will use it for you. And for me. I will use it for me, too. For both our sakes, I shall whirl, whirl, whirl. This music is so nice. This was the most soothing piece of music when the golem died and his combat tune just fell away. And this piece of music played. Yeah, I still owe you 5 green mobs killed untouched. Untouched. We gotta do that at some point before we run out of green mobs. And I may have done that, I don't even know, but not while paying attention. So I switched swords in the middle of that fight. I don't know if you remember from last night, anyone who was here, but in the middle of that 4-hour golem fight, one of the things I did in an attempt to gain some control was swap out the slightly greater damage feline sword, which had a bleed chance and a stagger chance, for the wolf sword we made that is not as powerful, but had adrenaline point gain. And then I added attack power to it. I don't know how much that helped. Hey, Spider. Thank you. Thank you for the host, Spider. Oop, camera. Wrong way. Camera.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Dark Falmer. Welcome. Welcome, Dark Falmer. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Ah, Rebel. What's up, Rebel? Rebel, my man. Thank you for the host. I don't know if you're here in channel yet. Wait for you to pop up. Welcome. So good to have you. Ah, and guess what? We're not fighting that golem anymore. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? We're on to bigger and better things. Maybe worse and bigger. That's also possible.
Gottfried's treatise proved highly useful. It's over. Had you not arrived, I'd still be in that cage, surely.
How'd the stream
It's
go?
a trifle, but take
I
it,
did not
please.
have time to
Proof
pop
of
in today, I'm
gratitude.
sorry.
Thanks. Though I'd be more than satisfied if you calmed that storm, then took this tower somewhere else.
Consider it done. And should you ever visit Kovir, do stop by Pompvanis. Aboragi, Barathan.
How did that
What are you
go?
doing? Not this way, the door.
He smacked you around. Was Popo, was that the rest? Was that the rest? Ah, that was so backwards. Dude, the golem was way harder than that other elemental. Or the Al Ghouls or the werewolf. Oh, man. Moonblade. We also got a Moonblade. Critical hit damage bonus. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing we might want to play up as a swords build. Playing up critical hit chance and damage, which I have on a lower level sword. Like this one. This level 8 sword. Just process this for a minute here. Let me get out of the way. This level 8 sword with a 5% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage bonus. And there are swords with 75% critical hit damage bonus. I think that's what we want. We added poison and stun to this on top of a 35% bleed chance. I mean, my god. This sword should never really be destroyed, in my opinion, just because it's a dot and crit master, even at level 8. So if we could find a higher level pair of swords that have some crit chance, crit damage bonus, and maybe a nice innate bleed, that would be better, I think, than some of the Witcher swords we've got. Like, experience. 20% bonus experience from monsters. I don't need a sword with bonus experience. We're already over leveled. I need dots. I need dots. Wombat, what's going on? Isn't that a nice, that level 8? You're talking about the level 8, right? It's a good level 8. So, I don't know. Keep an eye out for that. Daystar, fire damage. That's pretty weak fire damage. 4 fire damage? Really? Chance to cause burning. Chance to freeze, dismember. Let's hit up a stash. At some point, we gotta hit up a stash and see what I've hidden in there that might have a better set of mods for fighting some tough monsters. Like that damn golem.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Jace, thank you for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? Is that Jace or did I say that different? Are you also Jay? I am Jay. Are you Jay?
You're alive, and in one piece.
One soaking wet piece.
Will you teach me to fly?
Another time, maybe.
Never seen such marvels in my life. Boom, flash, tower disappeared, and you was falling from the sky. And the storm, gone in an instant.
How didn't I tell you? It's what which we needed. Hey, can't do better than an expert.
Can't do better than an
And
expert.
Expert work deserves a fitting reward.
Oh, Davin, I missed it. Sorry. Let me back up here. Whatever happened to Ugly Baby? Ah, Ugly Baby. Still on it. Still on it. So here's what happened to Ugly Baby. I took the quest, we made it to Kaer Morhen, and it's still open. It's still open. So we really didn't do anything at Kaer Morhen. Did you get to see? Did you get to see? Uma Mama! Uma! Uma Mama! Yeah, we took Uma, the ugly baby, to Kaer Morhen. Oh god, bring me something. And lurk on, brother. Yeah, so Davin, it's not finished. And I hope you got to see Uma. I don't remember. Did you? Mage in the tower paid me. Oh, I'm feeling hospitable. Good on you, people. This was a good quest. It was a good quest.
Not enough that he's handy. He's noble too.
He's just rare, lady. Very rare, Geralt's nobility.
Found a mage in the tower. He was just as eager to take it away from here. Rewarded me generously for my help.
If that's so, we've naught left but to say our thanks. Aye, well, if you ever come through here again, stop in. You'll be welcomed with open arms.
Thanks. Farewell.
The tower was fun. The tower was fun.
Wait, Witcher.
We could have
You
finished
haven't
it last
seen your brother
night,
in
but
there. Horns his name.
I didn't know what
I've been
we were
with the
getting
druid
into.
and a few other lads.
I just put my hands behind my back. Really, guy? I thought you were going to talk for a minute. Wait, Witcher, did you see my brother in there? I am sorry. They are dead.
I found your friends. All dead, unfortunately. Sorry.
Told him not to go.
Yeah.
But he wanted glory.
Feel good.
Let's go home, Jarl. No point standing here. Farewell, Richard. Thanks again for helping.
I do feel good. It does feel good. It's good. It's all good. Let's see what other quests we can dig a hole in today. Without going to the main ones. Without going to the main ones.
Greetings. If you're in need of a weapon, I'd be glad to forge something.
Sir, you don't look all that skilled. But
Let me have a look.
carrying any coin? A bit, a bit. Hope. It hurts to sell a sword with the name Hope, but come on. We've got 30 relic swords with cool art that we can't use them all. Daystar. Yeah, nice chance to cause burning, but that's kind of neat. Combination, freeze, dismember. Ken. Chance to dismember. Nah, Grestog. We sell you two. We sell you two. We're not selling the Tear to Care. Moonblade. A small critical hit chance, critical hit damage bonus chance to freeze. I'm not thrilled. Merchant is broke. Merchant is broke.
So long.
Sounds familiar. Let's hit up a stash. I want to see what I've got for relic swords. I really wished last night that I had some more variety in swords to fight that golem, even though it finally happened. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Mainland. God, there's so much of Skellige we have not explored. That's, I think, what we're going to do tonight. Unless anyone has any objections or better ideas, let's explore Skellige tonight. Proper. I mean, we've been here for a week or more, but we haven't really explored it. We've done a bunch of quests, but not the main ones. Nearly every island in Skellige remains unexplored, and tons of locations. So I think we're going to do that. Unless you got a better idea. Hit me if you got a better idea.
Something I've always wondered. What do you Richards do?
Okay. Alright, so we didn't have 30 in the bank. We only had 16 or something. Gwynvelade. Blood sword. Here, let's see here. I'm gonna give you a little room to check out these things. Zerakenterment. Sign sword, a sign sword. Azure Wrath, chance to stun, armor piercing. Adendaith. Critical hit, damage bonus, chance. Level 13. Gvenel. Tiger. So this is our Sword of Shame, is it not? Isn't this the Sword of Shame? This is the one from the DLC, Witcher of the Cat School, the one who slaughtered the town. We should pull this sword back out and carry it with us. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that thing. 10% critical hit chance, 25 bleeding. And I guess that's with the 15 we added. Is that the small one? Sorry, my spacebar fail. Dwarven Blade. So that was nice. It's a straight Dwarven Blade, but 75% critical hit damage bonus. I'll go check out the map in a sec, Prestige. Well, I think I know what you're talking about because you mentioned it the other day. 100 armor piercing. Ultimatum. Arval. The Emmentaler. There's the cheese sword. There's the cheese sword. Blade from the bits. So I guess, you know, Longclaw. I hate to say it, but either I don't have it, or I had it, and it's gone. Both are possible. I want to pull this out. And any others? Poison, poison, burn. Critical hit damage bonus. I just want to carry all the swords. Can't I carry all the swords? Put away our lesser runes. We need more glyphs and runes. We'll come back, pick them all up, and have a little crafting session. Yeah, I'll take you to the map in a sec. I still don't know which gear I'm gonna end up in, feline or wolf. So I'm gonna carry both. No, how much do they weigh? That's a lot of weight. The feline gear weighs even more. Weighs even more. Guess I'll put that away for now. Put the feline away for now. Am I wearing the feline boots? I must be. Okay. I want to sell Maelgrim. I'm going to sell Moonblade. That should do. We're going to sell those boots. And I think I might not be wearing the wolf boots, so... Alright, here's where... I'm going to go where I think you're trying to send me. Is this where you're trying to send me, Prestige? Is this where you're sending me, or somewhere else? Ah, camera. Well, survey says. Survey says. Do we have the right spot? Talk to me, Prestige. Talk to me. I'm going back to the inventory. But this is what I was wondering about. North of the mainland. That's not the island. Alright. Well, maybe I will find what you're talking about. If we're going exploring, there's a good chance we'll run into it at some point. Oh, look, they match. They match. Okay, let's, So I'm carrying the blunt sword because at some point, we'll use it. At some point, we'll use it.
Respect, Witcher.
Oh! Call that broken.
Yippee! The Witcher killed a monster!
The Witcher killed the monster! Taking a quick trip back to Crow's Perch just to visit my favorite vendor. I wish they had a signpost right up in town.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Fight with the blunt sword for the next 2.5 hours. You realize that's only steel. That's only steel. That won't do anything with our monster fights. right?
Tails would clean the shit out of the stable.
Who else is on board with this challenge? I know Prestige likes to work me over.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Nice.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
Do it because peer pressure. Well, that's what I'm asking for, isn't it? Where's the peer pressure at? Where's the peer pressure at? Fight everything with the blunt sword. Well, that'll be hard, you realize, because Geralt will just pull out... I mean, I'd have to not have a silver. How would that work? Would Geralt... What the hell is this? Okay, he has retained something I sold him from the other day. That scared me. What would Geralt do if he doesn't have a silver equipped and he has a steel equipped and you're fighting monsters? Would he go to fists? Would he keep the steel out? I watched Rebel try to box some things and he couldn't do it when he had his swords equipped. Not easily because Geralt kept pulling the swords out. He just would. So how do you stop Geralt from pulling the swords out? You got to unequip them. How does that affect the whole steel silver thing?
Show me what you got.
All right, I think we got enough taters. We got more than 300 potatoes. We have steadily been gaining potatoes. We got 98 onions, 300 potatoes, and you can never have enough water, but well, Prestige, I'm just wondering how that works.
See ya.
You know? Fighting monsters with the steel will obviously be like the blunt sword anyways. It's not going to be different. You know this.
Good of you.
Need some armor made.
Don't actually need armor made. Although, while we're here, let's see what the next upgrade would be. Wolven, what are we missing here? I would need to take them off, huh? No, we already made enhanced. Where's the superior? There we go. Level... Never mind. Never mind. We don't have that one. We don't have that one, and it would be level 29. Hey, what's up? Past the Falls is here in Fort Collins. Past the Falls is in the same town I'm in. Isn't that nuts? He dead. He dead. Took 4 hours. 4 hours. And he dead. What's up with you? I lost all my sleep last night. That's what happened. Most of my sleep went to that golem.
Take care now.
Something like that. Maybe that's what it was. Robert Blake, how are you doing? That was my longest fight in this game ever. Longest fight in this game ever. And about as long as any of the fights I had in Bloodborne. And in those cases, I didn't even do them straight. The 4 or 5 hour boss battles in Bloodborne, I left and, you know, I would grind stuff out and come back. This was just non-stop. I like how the hilt for the swords, not the hilt, the sheath for the swords changes. I don't know if that's with the rune or the sword. That's pretty neat. Hey now, we're going back to Skellige. So I'll see if I can find that place you mentioned. Prestige. Care Almet. Care Almet. But if it's not marked, I don't want to make that a definite first target and make sure we find it, and we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll probably stumble into it. We've got so many places to go. But if by some chance it's already marked on the map because we've already been near it, maybe I'll pop over. Gotta find it though. Lighthouse. I mean, there's a fort over here, so maybe it's this undiscovered location. There's a little fort over here. Patience. Past the falls. It was all just patience. I'll put up a highlight. You can check it out now or later. It's already up there. Twitch turned on transcoding at about midnight, so the VODs are split. There's a 3-hour chunk of past broadcast that is all Gollum, and it has the win at the end. Has a couple really brutal deaths because I had him. I had him at least twice before the final win. He was dead. I mean, down to a sliver. He was dead. The fight was over, and he killed me. And again, and again. So, go here. I want to go here.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
So not that far, and I'm thinking we target, we'll probably aim to finish the game on Friday during the 24-hour stream. Oh, man. So I probably won't push ahead with the story quests until then. Unless you think we should. Oh, I hope you're there. I hope you're all there. Friday should be wild. Friday should be really wild. It's why I shouldn't have gone late last night. Why I shouldn't have gone late Monday night. Why I should not go late tonight. I just gotta save up the juice for Friday. It's almost Friday, is it? No, you scared me. It's Wednesday. That's almost Friday. It's almost Friday. Black man from KFC, welcome back. How are you doing? Yeah, it ain't Friday yet. It ain't Friday yet. I still got 2 nights to rest before Friday. Where am I going? This little island here got me so badly yesterday. I keep getting, every time I try and take a shortcut, I get burned. Get really burned. I haven't seen enough of it yet, Robert. Well, that's right. You're ahead of me. You're ahead of me. You got to jump. It's Thursday, right? It's already Thursday for you. Nice, Lance. Yeah, I had some work today. I've got some work Friday. I don't have any work tomorrow, though. I don't actually have any work tomorrow. So even though I should not run late tonight, I don't have to worry too much about being up early or being all that conscious. Tomorrow, if I use it properly, can be a good rest day. Get ready for Friday. And maybe by tomorrow, I'll put up some sort of a poll. We can talk about what game's going to follow Wild Hunt. And on Friday, we'll set up that poll proper. We'll make sure it's accessible, and we'll figure out what we're going to do, because I don't know if the game will get finished on Friday before the end of the stream. May need something else to play even then. All right, first stop right here. This one's been bugging me for a couple days. Of course, I can't get up to it from this. Yeah, I've been failing at my shortcuts. Parkour and shortcuts have been a challenge for the past day. I haven't decided, Prestige, what I want to do about the... Jesus, Neckers! Neckers! Oh my god. Would you guys burn? The swords. Haven't decided what I want to do about the swords that we were just talking about. Same time. Hey, Amsterdam. What's going on? Welcome back. The Gollum dead. No more Gollum. No more Gollum. Now we just got little Neckers and... That doesn't sound good. I don't think I can get to... Poor guy wants help. He doesn't realize that, yeah. Geralt can't get there right now. Guy's gonna die. Guy's just gonna die. He's probably dead already. Oh, nice. He gets help after all. Geralt, you're confused again, Geralt. That's a wraith. You can attack it. That's a wraith. You can attack it. I promise, Geralt, you're allowed to attack it. Oh yeah, Amsterdam. 4 hours later. 4 hours later, it was dead. Now they're all gonna come after me, right? Of course.
Come on, come closer.
That was grueling. That was grueling last night. Definitely still hurting. Torn piece of paper. New quest. Shortcut. What was I just saying about shortcuts? And then the old druid said, "There really is wisdom and knowledge you seek. Take your most valuable possession and put it in a chest. Then sail to Unvik, climb the mountain and walk in the ridge. Walk the ridge. Bow once to each of the four winds. Commend yourself to the gods, and toss the chest into the sea." Olvarg did as the druid counseled, then returned to the sacred grove. "I tossed the chest in the sea," Olvarg said, "but I don't feel one bit wiser." The druid replied, "That is because there are no shortcuts on the road to wisdom. Neither saying prayers, nor making offerings, nor listening to the words of wise men will grant it to you. That is your lesson." Hearing this, Olvarg flew into a rage and strangled the druid with his bare hands, then stuck his head on a pike and set it out in front of his house, so everyone would know that while he might not be wise, he was nobody's fool. Shortcut. Yeah, almost. I almost did Prestige. Because I've got an old video card, older, and I was worried how it would perform. I really didn't want to have frame rate drops. And to be honest, I've had frame rate drops. The game is set at 30 and it's mostly running fine at 30. But not completely. And it really bugs me when the frame rate tanks. Yeah, that's why I almost did. Amsterdam, I've got a 3770 and video card's a 660 Ti. So it's a little behind what it should be. I'm running on medium, I'm running at 30 frames a second, and I still have spots where my frame rate just tanks. And it's really irritating. When the game is at 5, 10 frames per second, that's no fun. It's mostly smooth. It's mostly smooth. I guess I need to get a new video card. All right, next. Back to the other coast. I did go shopping today for some food, and I forgot to buy more coffee. I gotta go back tomorrow and get some coffee. How do you forget coffee? Yeah, I'm betting the graphics on the PS4 look at least this good. PC medium settings, they aren't lower than that, I wouldn't believe. Does he run at 1080? I've been thinking about running at 1080 and doing some experiments. The actual game itself, even if he's running on Ultra, if he's running Twitch stream at 720, you should hardly be able to tell. The way it's all recompressed, I mean, that's impressive. Coffee brand. Dude, I drink instant coffee. I used to drink just Folgers or Taster's Choice instant coffee. Right now I've got, what is this? Whatever that is. Nothing fancy. Just something I can make here while I'm sitting in this chair. I'm not much of a coffee snob. I like good coffee, but I've got a French press. I don't have a drip machine. Well, I'm guessing it doesn't run everything like ultra settings. I've heard more like somewhere between medium and high, but we don't need to go over it. We don't need to worry about it. I'm sure it looks great. I almost bought it. If I were getting this game again, there's a good chance I would just pick up the PS4 copy. Do I go to King Supers or Safeway? I was going to Albertsons, man. I was going to Albertsons, and now I'm actually going. Been going to Sprouts. I don't really like it that much, but I like their meat section. The meat section over at Sprouts is good. The vegetables are kind of so-so. You'd think some fancy schmancy market, like Whole Foods or Sunflower, whatever Sprouts is trying to be, you'd think they'd have better veggies.
What now, you piece of filth?
And I do, yeah, I drink my coffee black generally. Would you just get down here? Get down here. Drinking black instant coffee puts hair on your face and hair on your chest. I actually passed the falls. Everything's over by Sprouts. I've got my business mailbox is over there. Dog food is over there. Everything's in that little shopping center. So it was a really good spot. And Albertsons had that data breach last year. Just like Target and Home Depot and everyone else. So Sprouts they support the tokenized, the contactless payments, Apple Pay, whatnot, all the others. So that's good. I can't wait for more places to support that. Tired of worrying about credit card breaches. Dad bot armor. Monster feather. See, do I even have any of those? I would guess they're from, if not harpies, they'd be from the other variety. The other variety? Monster feather. Monster liver. Monster feather. Yeah, I've got 21 of them. They can't be that uncommon. Yeah, harpies. There you go. Harpies are the other variety of harpies. Can't be rare if I've got a big stack. Munsters. They're from the Munsters. You can't do that now. You can't do what? You can't get out of the water? What a shame. What a shame. Precious Hall, Traveler's Notes. I swear, not in my whole life have I ever seen such waves. 10, 12, 14 feet. And the wind, why, it shook the mast and battered the sails so they were near about to fly off. Rocks everywhere, currents treacherous. Helmsman said we'd pull through, that he'd seen worse and come out all right. Me, I'm not so sure. If the storm don't calm soon, this tub's gonna break in two. Herpes. You get that from the herpes. Or do you get herpes from the harpies? Prestige. I have not dismantled anything, but I have 21 monster feathers. So they must have come as straight loot from something. Can I swim towards the mist? Let me see if I can see the mist you're talking about over there. All right. Wonder what will happen. Cute. Cute. Yeah, let's see. I'll save and swim towards the mist. I could show you a few spots on the map here. I mean, Skellige's got a lot of harpies, but I could show you southeast of the mainland. If you go towards the peninsula on the southeast tip of the mainland, and then you go to the little islands that are southeast of that, there are a lot of harpies out there. Oh, and there are a lot of harpies here, or sirens. A lot of sirens. Oh, man. What else is out here? The water's getting choppy. I don't want to swim out into the middle of nowhere with no boat. Yeah, there's not much out here. But I'll tell you what, let's go on. Let's swim across to this isle and then find whatever's there. See if we don't get killed on the way. Yeah, what? Why would he be disappointed? I don't think I'm gonna hit the... I don't think I can climb up at this first point. We're gonna have to go inland. Somewhere else. Broke off. How fast would you say Geralt moves when he's swimming? Half the speed of a boat? Or more than half the speed of a boat? He seems pretty fast. No, Prestige, I could not. I could not, because you sent me into the mist. Instead of going back to shore where there might have been a boat, you sent me further out to sea without a boat. Without a boat. You are half responsible for my not having a boat. Half. Maybe not half. At least part, though. At least part. I was not going to go swimming out into the water without a boat, but then we got here. I was just grabbing that one piece of loot. Ah. Wait, hold on. I'm not actually trying to get to the quest marker. What am I looking for? Something west of us. Just west. You didn't expect the mist to let me through. Fair enough. I thought for sure you knew something was gonna happen there. And I was willing to find out. Key.
Damn, you're ugly.
There's something underwater. We got a key. We got a key. Plain key. Key to what? Doesn't look like it's to anything underwater. Although I've missed entrances. I've swam underwater where I assumed there was an entrance to something, looking for it, and swam right by it without seeing it. I have done that. Oh, there it is. Or not. Or not. What in the world is this key to? I'm not seeing anything else. Gotta be there, but I'm not seeing it. The buried boat, nothing there. More buried boat parts, nothing there. There's a body, nothing there. Don't see any locked boxes, chests. We walk away from it. You know, when are we coming back? I don't know. I don't know. But I am getting a little tired of Witcher Sense. After 200 hours of using Witcher Sense to just kind of follow the red dot or the yellow line or whatever. Getting a little old. It's getting a little old. CSI Geralt. Alright, well I don't really want to stay here anymore. Anybody know what that key might be for? We took a key off a body. And I got nothing. I got nothing. We're on this little island west of whatever this place is called, where we spent so much time yesterday. Undvik. We're west of Undvik. West of Undvik. Well, I guess we'll go a little further without a boat. We'll go southwest a little more. And leave that treasure. If there was something underwater, I didn't see it. If there was a cave, I didn't see it. Come on, Geralt, you can do this. You can do this. No, God, so close. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. I need a piece of tape for when we're swimming long distances. Tape the button down. And I'll tell you what, there may be no markers on this island here, but let's go check it out anyways. You never know, maybe there'll be something cool to fight. If Geralt can get out of the water, which he can't. Which he can't. I don't think that was brave. Doing that without saving was not brave. Not brave. Who's next? Who's next? That's the little island we're heading for. There's something on that island. Well, maybe there isn't anything here. I do like to live dangerously. You won't respawn if something goes wrong? Whatever do you mean? Nothing ever goes wrong. Never. I think there's a whale. Oh my, I'm going... No, that is not a whale. That is a lot of sirens and a school of fish. I saw something that looked like a big disruption though. Speaking of Gollum fight, I had that wolf sliver up. Let's go back to our staple. Taters. Wonder if we can get out of the water over here. Please, Geralt, please get out of the water here. Please? Yeah. No, did you really? We called Roach. We called Roach. Maybe Roach can get out of the water here. You're not even gonna try? Fine. Robert, were you saying that Kaer Morhen was your favorite area, the most attractive looking landscape? I am torn. I'm torn between daytime Skellige and evening Velen. But I haven't seen enough of Kaer Morhen to really know. But I love the way Skellige's got tundra and then full-on mountains. Oh, I think Skellige's gorgeous. But the sunsets are better in Novigrad Velen. Much better sunsets. They've got the proper orange color with the really dark, long shadows. And the sunsets here are kind of pink, kind of lavender. Oh, look. Little Cyclops sitting on a hill. He looks so peaceful. I'd say we'll leave him alone, but I think he'll attack. I think he'll attack. I wonder if he's flammable. That's not very flammable.
Come on.
I'm trying to fight him without putting up the shield, but that's not too smart. Oh shit, whirl. Didn't see it in time. I'm gonna whirl a Cyclops. I gotta get that in my head. We gotta use whirl. We've got it. We got a lot of points in it. We gotta use it. I'm breaking your heart. I know. I would have done it if I'd seen the message in time. We'll have to do it in another fight. Okay, where are we going? And how far are we from anything? We better go this way. We better try to go inland here and get to a fast travel point, because the distances are getting bigger and bigger. I don't want to keep swimming without a boat. Not at all. There is no auto run button. There is no auto sail button. I'm gonna say whirl every 2 minutes until it happens. Like, this would be a perfect time. This would, if you're swimming or sailing, it'd be the perfect time to read an email or check something in chat. But I have to hold down 2 buttons just to keep going in the right direction. Oh well, I've got enough coffee left for a couple cups, and I have to go get some more coffee tomorrow. I take it back. I've got enough coffee for 1 strong cup. I could do you one better. Prestige, I could have Nightbot start a timer. It says whirl every 2 minutes. Whirl, says Nightbot. Man, how cool does that tower look out on the edge of that island? How do you like that? That's some fancy parkour, Geralt. Can you get even higher? Is this a new strategy? Oh man, that was pretty cool though.
Come on, closer.
You would die painfully with no coffee. Yeah, I've never been a tea drinker until just a month ago here on Twitch. Was when I decided I needed to have some tea, and how much it turns out I like Earl Grey. So now I'm a tea drinker. But it was a surprise to me. Whoa! Did he just land 4 hits and a stagger? Earl Grey is good. He's good. Jasmine tea. I've had a couple jasmine tea. Someone gave me some little tears. What do they call them? Jasmine tears or something. Oh, they were nice. Bad boy Bunny. How are you doing? Yeah, I've never been a big tea drinker. I sort of like green teas. Had a jasmine tea a couple times. It was a client who gave me the jasmine tears or whatever they were. Pearls, tears, something like that. Make sure we're going to the right place. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Captain Picard, though, Wombat. Captain Picard knows what's up. He knows what's up. Crafting. Crafting and watching, right on. Yeah, I'm starting to do some exploration and cleanup here in Skellige. Martin Riggs. Haha. Tea or not? Sure, I like getting teabagged. Well. Yeah, I get teabagged by enough monsters. Nice name, though. Whirl. All right, good timing, Prestige. Good timing. Here, let's do some whirl. If I can avoid getting too staggered. Oh, I need stamina as well. I need stamina. Come on, whirl for fun. I don't think the rock troll is a very good whirl target. I need a mob. A mob of mobs. A mob of mobs. Oh yeah, no, I've got a nice spread of oils, but mostly I'm not too worried about laying on the extra damage. I'm over leveled for a lot of these fights. I prefer being under leveled. Maybe not for every little trash mob fight, but I spent 4 hours last night fighting a golem. 4 hours on one fight. Wasn't even a boss. Wasn't even a boss. I'm not always looking to make the fights easier. Well, probably, let's see. I'm not sure what the game says, but I'd say about 150 hours plus. If you wanted to actually add it up, you could add it up from there. I've got all the past broadcasts up now on YouTube. 2 hours in. Right on. Did you say you were crafting on Skellige already? No, that was Bad Boy Bunnies on Skellige crafting. I was gonna say, you better not be on Skellige 2 hours in. You are gonna have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Brace yourself. Yeah, the
wind's howling.
If you want to see a Cyclops fight, Bad Boy Bunny, I took on a level 30 Cyclops. The first Cyclops I had seen. I didn't know there were Cyclops in the game. What was I, level 22 maybe? Ran into a level 30 Cyclops. It was a long ass fight, and he knocked me off the cliff once or twice. Sorry, getting distracted here. I'm just trying to get to a fast travel point. Find a spot with a little more to do. Trying to hold off on the main quest at this point. I don't want to rush the end of the game. We're doing a 24-hour stream again on Friday, and that's when I want to finish the game. So it'll be a little slow, unless we get into some really good fights. It'll be a little slow tonight and tomorrow night. But there's a ton of Skellige to explore. So where to next? A whole lot here, though most of it's in the water. So it's going to be a lot of swimming down and looting barrels and using a crossbow to one-shot things. Whirl. Where can we go use Whirl? Where can we use Whirl? Maybe here. Maybe whatever that is. Let's go west of Svorlag and see if we can't use Whirl. Ah, crafting on Archage. I gotcha.
Dead keys here for the fighter, fine. Yeah. That caught a turn.